About 5 years ago, I actually imagined that I could create this piece of software that would allow me to actually take all the best messages from some of the best-selling self-help books, like Jack Canfield's Chicken Soup for the Soul, for example, and I would be able to internalize those messages in such a way that I would start to live them if I could personalize those messages for me, and I could actually have it in a program that was like a summary that I could revisit over and over and over and over again. Now, I created this, and I actually created my own private library, and every single one of our signature subscribers can do this too. So you might want to write that down, because I'm going to guide you on how you'll be able to do this for yourself. If you don't already have an account and you have been invited by Lion, please go and click the link that I have actually put into the chat for you, and you can create a free account. A free account for everybody on the entire planet gives you access to this particular software to a certain extent. You will be able to watch lots of different pieces of content, like actual programs from lots of people like Lion, and you'll be able to build a library as if you're actually building a library of programs where the accelerated learning is built in. So that's one aspect. But then, quite frankly, you're going to want to upgrade your account, and you'll see that there is a menu down the left-hand side, and there is actually upgrade account. You want to click on that and you want to choose to upgrade your account. What it will allow you to do in the first instance is actually create a personalized version for yourself, for your own private use. And I want you to hear that I'm saying for your private use, and this is for you personally. We have something completely different and more advanced available if you want it for your professional use and your commercial use. And we're going to get to that in a couple of seconds, right? But here's a true story. I started to think about who are the people who really inspire me, and who are the people I'm trying to emulate, and who are the amazing people who I role model. And I started to gather photographs of them from Google Images, just right click and save and put them into my folder in my computer, and then I uploaded them. So I added them in here. And I found this incredible photograph, and it had, and I want to draw your attention to here, it's Oprah, Amelia Earhart, and Arianna Huffington. So I'm watching Imagine Lion session, but co-mingling all my own personal photos that I have selected and saved into that program. And I can actually choose different personal photographs for each individual different program. I'll get to that. So there's photographs of me. Why me? Because I need to know that the messages are for me, and my brain needs to see me integrated into it. It must see this if you actually want to accelerate and amplify the messages for you in your life. Now, as professionals, we of course want this for our clients as well. I'm sure we do. For those of us who are managers, we want this for our staff. I certainly want this for my staff. I want this for the staff of all of the suppliers that I work with, all of the people I'm collaborating with in business, right? What's fascinating was I started to watch this, and I'd uploaded other photographs of other people I admired and I kind of wanted to work with. And guess what happened? I sent an email to Sean Achor, S-H-A-W-M, Achor, A-C-H-O-R. This is him. He had a very famous TED Talk, seriously famous TED Talk, and he used to teach positive psychology at Harvard. Guess what? He wrote back to me and he said, you know what, Kim, what you've created is actually rather extraordinary, really, truly exceptional. I would like to actually explore it and discuss it and analyze it and potentially investigate it. Would you be interested in a Skype meeting? This is about 5 years ago. Guess where he was when we had the Skype meeting? He was in Arianna Huffington's penthouse with Oprah and Kobe Bryant, filming the program for Thrive, Arianna's best-selling book. Her program, right? Now, I share this with you because if you get really clear about what it is that you truly desire, want, and need, and you upload photographs of it, visual representations of it, guess what will happen? You will be in the gap in the quantum field as you're watching the sessions as well, and you will manifest magically, magnificently, marvelously, unlike anything you've ever experienced before in your entire life. And this happens for lots of our members as well. So I can tell you there's hundreds of stories of just ridiculously incredible manifestations because of the images that people have actually uploaded into their private collection and they're seeing commingling through, right? I want to guide you all to actually do yourselves a favor and watch Sean's TED Talk and watch what Sean ends up saying about Positive Prime. And I'll tell you what happened out of that meeting. We met. He organized for some objective third-party research with an incredible institute. He's got some great friends at Yale and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, they had to provide the efficacy statement because you wouldn't believe this. Positive Prime Sessions is the intervention in Sean Acor's The Science of Happiness course that was created for the Oprah Winfrey Network, that Oprah actually developed with Sean. And then they went and sold that, like 50,000 copies of that just to Google, and I could share another 100 Fortune 100 names, right? This is the efficacy statement about how and why Positive Prime is actually considered scientifically valid from a positive priming point of view, right? And you can go down a little bit more. I'm going to show you where you find this page. So once you've got a created account and it's private and personal, you're going to be inside this back office. This is what it's looked like. Up here, there's a getting started link. Click getting started, and that's going to take you to this particular page, which is going to allow you to read that efficacy statement. And indeed, it's going to allow you to watch these videos. They're very short, really, in the grand scheme of things. On this page, you will also see that I've created a tiny, quick little orientation tutorial video. And guess what? We are walking our talk and we are teaching you, instructing you, informing you exactly what it is that we really want you to know and understand about positive priming. And it's inside this particular session. So you watch it, and this is almost as if you were in the class where I was teaching you everything you need to know about how to get the most out of positive prime, right? It's actually an orientation session. It's incredible. Everything that you need to know is inside this particular session. Alrighty, so once you're inside, if you're brand new, you'll notice that you have credits. You have 120 credits. You can go over here to the shop, right? And inside the shop, you are going to be able to access lots of content. We've got hundreds of different programs. The ones that are in here are the ones that we are sharing publicly to our tens of thousands of free members and also subscribers.